In the USSR, only 3 republics produced a surplus of food: Kazakhstan, Belarus, now Belarus, and Ukraine. But what does this have to do with chernozem? And also, what in the hell is chernozem? Welcome to the video. The reason these 3 republics produced a lot more food than the other Soviet republics was because of, well, the various problems of socialism, but also because of chernozem. Now I know what you're saying. What is chernozem? Well, essentially, it's super soil that can do anything: stop famines, save you from any ailment, and even save your marriage. But seriously though, chernozem is just very fertile soil that's got a lot of humus in it. Essentially, humus is organic matter that's been decomposed into soil. Wikipedia also says that humus doesn't have a cellular cake structure, whatever that is. Back on topic. Now I know what you're saying again. Oh, if this super dirt is so amazing, then where can it be found? Well, person I just made up. There are 2 belts of it. One is the Eurasian belt that looks something like this, and the other is the North America belt that also looks something like this. Now I just want to point out that these maps are almost definitely incorrect in some areas, as I made them. Don't treat these maps like fact, they're really just here to give you an idea of what the belts look like. As my main source was Wikipedia, and these little people also ask boxes. Now away from my incompetence and back to chernozem. Chernozem can also be found in small pockets in Poland, Manchuria, that's northeast China, and then it's somewhere in Australia, but I can't really be bothered researching that. Anyway, speaking of crime, it's segue to that was a stupid joke. In Ukraine a few years ago, there was a black market of sorts for chernozem, or a this in Ukrainian. Anyway, it started because the sale of agricultural land or farmland in Ukraine was banned in 1992, but soil could still be legally sold. This led to a thriving black market that, according to an NGO, made an estimated $900 million USD per year. But Wikipedia says that said NGO is an unreliable source, so yeah, take that with a grain of salt. Chernozem is magnetic. It's actually one of the most magnetic types of dirt. I know that sounds stupid, but it's true. It's believed by some the reason it's so magnetic is because it has a lot of magmamite, essentially a type of iron found in most soil. The reason magmamite is in chernozem is because to form magmamite, you need a heat of at least 220 Celsius to melt other types of iron together, such as geothite and ferrodrite. You can only get that temperature in the wild when burning vegetation. Do you know what that may mean? Humans might have created chernozem. Now I would like to point out that this is a theory that I kind of stole from Wikipedia. It can't really be proven, but still, it's an interesting thought. And it is backed by some logic, as natural bushfires in most places are kind of a rare thing. So some theorize that the chernozem was created by early humans who were living in antiquity. Also, more about how chernozem is formed. In North America, there are large amounts of black carbon in their chernozem. This means it's not really the same type of chernozem as in Eurasia. This means that there are actually 2 types of chernozem. This black carbon chernozem isn't just in North America, it's also in other places in the world, such as Lower Saxony in Germany. I know this is sudden, but that's the end of the video. There's nothing more to say. I can't find anything else of note, and as cliche as it is, I hope you enjoyed, and maybe if you did enjoy, please subscribe. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Oh, I'm not meant to